Interview commencing 10:10, 14th of July. Here present Detective Sergeant Stephen Lee and Phil Ashton. And also Mr. William Black. Can I call you William?
Yeah.
You know where you've been brought in today, William?
I've been told, yes.
You've been read your rights already?
Yeah.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah.
And you've waived your right to a solicitor?
I have, yes.
So you're okay to talk to us, William?
Of course.
Fine.
Can you tell us where you were on the night of the 30th of December?
I think I went to the pub for a drink, the Enfield.
So you went for a drink in the Enfield?
Yes.
And who did you meet in the Enfield?
Met a guy, I think he was called Steve.
Would that be Stephen Dean?
Yeah, Steve Dean.
Carry on then, tell us what happened.
We had a few drinks, and then he went home.
Did you go home with him?
No, I stayed and had a few more.
So you stayed, you had a couple more drinks, and then you went home. Did you get a taxi?
I believe so, yes.
How can you explain we found Stephen Dean's body in your apartment with your DNA all over it? And I'm not talking about saliva.
I must confess, then I did take him home.
You did? So you're lying to us?
Yes.
William, tell us what really happened to Stephen Dean.
We went back to my apartment, had some beers, got really drunk.
Just beers?
Yes, just beer.
Did you have sex with him, William?
Yeah. I'm gay, you see, and I don't really like talking about it.
Unfortunately, William, this crime is rather serious. You're going to have to talk about it.
I think it's best I just tell you everything then.
So just tell us in your own words, William. What happened to Stephen?
We got really drunk, and then we went to bed.
And you woke up the next morning, and Stephen Dean was dead.
I must confess again, I'd go into these trances.
Trances? Yeah, carry on.
It's like these rages. I got scared that he'd wake up and he'd leave me in the morning. I couldn't sleep, I woke up, looked at him, and then I looked at the necktie, wrapped it round his neck, and I pulled tighter and tighter. He woke up, just kicking, pushing me away. I just pulled tighter until his body went limp.
So you strangled him with a necktie?
I did, yes.
Was he dead?
No, he was still breathing, gasping for air.
And what happened next?
I carried him to the bathroom, ran the taps. I put his head underwater, waiting for his body to just stop moving. And I carried him back to the bed, dried him off, fresh clothes, and then I lay him down. I sat next to him, just watching him. He was so still.
This is very serious, William. We're talking about a dead person. Do you understand what you're telling us? How many more men have you picked up? Do we need to be looking for more bodies?
This is the only one.
Yeah.
So Stephen Dean was the only person who ever attempted to leave you, who you killed. You see, I find that very hard to believe. Very hard. So I'll tell you what. Why don't you do yourself a favour? Tell us everything. Come clean. And tell us, were there any more, William?
Well, I've confessed to one murder. May as well tell you all about the others.
So now you're admitting you've killed others. So how many, William? How many?
About 14, 15.
We're going to have to investigate this a little bit more. Interview suspended at 10:55.